Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is a Meet the Artist Q&A video. I asked you guys to ask me some questions when I was at like 200 subscribers because I was originally going to do a 200 subscriber Q&A, but I ended up postponing it and now I'm quite a bit past 200 subscribers, so it's going to be more of a Meet the Artist 2023 Q&A. Where I'm going to be answering the questions that you guys asked me while you see the speed paint of this Meet the Artist drawing and kind of backed file I did on ibisPaint X or ibisPaint X. I'm not sure how long it'll take me to answer all of the questions, but I hope I'll be able to get around to talking a bit about the drawing and what I'm doing. But I'm just going to get started with the questions, and then if there's time at the end I'll talk about the drawing. Oh, and also, if the audio sounds a bit different, it's because I'm using headphones to record it. I don't know if it's better or worse with headphones, so I'm just going to use it for this video and see how it turns out. The questions aren't going to be in any categories or anything. I will just be answering them randomly. And without further ado, let's get on to the first question, which is, when did you start taking art seriously and like drawing a lot and making it my hobby? Okay, so I think I started taking art seriously January last year, so January 2022. I can't believe that was a year ago, but yeah. I've been drawing my whole life, I think, but that was when I actually started trying with my art and like drawing people and stuff. I think I watched a Drawing with Waffles video. It was an old Sketchbook tour video, or maybe that one where she redraws all of her pages from her older sketchbook. But anyway, it was a video like that, and she was talking about how one day she just suddenly decided I want to be an artist. And when I was watching that, I just decided, yeah, I'm going to do the same thing. So I took out a sketchbook that I actually had for a couple of years, but it only had like 3 drawings in because I did not draw. And I just started trying to learn how to draw faces, and it was rough at first, but I've definitely improved a lot, and I'm glad I actually started drawing because it's definitely one of my favourite things to do in my free time. Okay, now I'm going to move on to a much more random question, and it is, do you like pineapple on pizza? And my answer to that is, yeah, it's okay. I mean, I think I've tried it once, and I didn't have any strong emotions on it. I mean, I don't get why it's that controversial. It's like, yeah, okay, I like it, it's mid. I don't mind it, but to be honest, I prefer like just a margarita pizza. I'm a bit basic, I know. But anyways, back to art for this next question. I think I'm going to do like alternating art and random questions to keep it fun. The next question is, which marker brand do you like more? Which I'm guessing means what is my favourite marker brand. And if you're talking about alcohol markers, I've only used one brand, and that's Ohuhu. But I really recommend it because like they're really nice markers. Obviously I have nothing to compare them with, but I find them really good and really nice to blend with, and I know a lot of other people like them as well. So if you're new to markers and you're looking for a brand to buy from, I definitely recommend Ohuhu. I have the pastel set, the 48 set, and the skin tone 24 set. FYI. Okay, and the next question is, do you like Harry Potter? And to that I say yes. I've read all the books like 5 times, and I have watched, I think, each of the movies apart from the last one, like the second part of the last movie. The movies are okay, but the books are superior, definitely. And the next question after that is, if you do like it, what house are you in? And whenever I do the Pottermore test, I get either Ravenclaw or Hufflepuff. I mean, I've probably only done it twice, but I think I'm more of a Ravenclaw personally. And the next question is, who is your favourite art YouTuber? And I have a lot of favourite art YouTubers, so I can't just choose one. I have some ones that I like big art YouTubers, and I have some smaller art YouTubers that I like. And if you go on my channel, I pretty much like everyone that's on my subscriptions page as well. You can just see them, I think they're public. So if you're looking for some smaller artists to support, you can go check that out. But here are some of my favourite art YouTubers. I probably have more, I just can't remember all of them right now. And moving on to my next question, what is your favourite anime? I don't watch anime. The only one I've watched is like 4 episodes of Death Note because my friend made me. But yeah, I don't watch anime. That's the answer to that question. Okay, am I self-taught? And the answer to that is yes, I am self-taught. But we do have art lessons in school, but they're not like proper lessons. We kind of like just do whatever. So I would class myself as self-taught. Okay, now I'm going to go into rapid fire mode and just do some of the random questions because I'm kind of running out of time if I still want to talk about the drawing later on. Do you play any instruments, or what instrument would you like to play? I play 3 instruments. I play piano, flute and guitar. So I think I'm a very musical person. But some instruments that I'd really like to play in the future if I ever get a chance to learn are drums. I feel like that's just so cool. Violin, it's like a cool instrument to play by itself because like flute you need an accompaniment to sound cool, but like violin, that's it. And also singing, I wish I could sing, but I'm like not that good. And the next question is, do I like horses? And the answer to that is sure, yeah, I like them. Kind of related to that, my next question is, what is my favourite animal? And I don't have one. Like, look at all of these cute animals. How could I choose one animal that is my favourite? Okay, while we're on the topic of favourites, my favourite colour, I don't have one either. Sorry guys. I just have lots of favourite colours and I'm very indecisive, so I can't choose just one. It just depends on like the vibe I'm feeling, I think. Favourite aesthetic? Probably like cottagecore or something. I don't know, I'm not really like familiar with all of the aesthetics, so I might have a different one that I like. I just don't know what it's called. But off the top of my mind, it's probably cottagecore. I feel like that's really nice. And favourite candy, if you mean like sweets, as we call it here, I would probably say like Starburst or maybe like those fizzy rainbow belts. And in general, what is my favourite food? I'm gonna go with either pasta, pizza, chocolate cake, or any like fruit, because I like fruit. Like maybe blueberries, I don't know. Okay, keeping with the favourite theme, what is my favourite movie? Well, I quite like Pirates of the Caribbean. I've only watched the first one, but I feel like it was quite good. And I like movies like straight after I've watched them, but then I never remember them or their names. So I can't name you any right now, but I probably do have other favourites. But I can give you my favourite Disney movies. I like Jungle Book and Prince of Egypt. Okay, now moving on to my favourite OC, original character by the way. As I've said before, I don't really have OCs. I know I made Iris for that Draw This in Your Style contest, but I wouldn't really like, she hasn't got a backstory or anything, so I guess it's Iris because she's kind of technically my only OC. But yeah, I don't really think of them as OCs. Next is, what are your favourite art supplies? And right now I think I'm going to go with alcohol markers because they're just really fun to use and they don't require as much patience as other mediums like watercolour or coloured pencils. And favourite YouTuber, I have like different like genres of YouTubers that I like, but I'm just gonna go with Erica Diane because that's the first one I can think of. I think she does like aesthetic vlogs and stuff. And that is it. We are finally out of the favourite rabbit hole and I only have a few more questions left. So my next question is, what is your goal for YouTube? I'm not really sure, maybe like 5k if that will ever happen. It depends how long I'll end up doing YouTube for, I'm not really sure, but I guess let's just see how it goes. And kind of similar to that question, who inspired you to start YouTube? And I think it's just other small YouTubers. I was kind of inspired by them and I just wanted to put my art out there as well. Next we have, why do I like to draw? I just like expressing myself and that's not really a competition and I've just always liked being creative in that kind of way. Okay, do I have any tips or advice for editing thumbnails, that kind of stuff? As someone who's not the best at editing, you might not want to like take all of this advice, it's just what I found over my like 10 videos that I've made. So first, I think you should like take your voiceover in small sections and then cut out long pauses. You don't have to take your voiceovers in one long like 10 minutes recording because that's not going to go well. You're definitely going to be pausing loads and like you're not going to say everything that you need to say. It's going to be a lot of ramble basically. So instead I would recommend just like taking it in sentences or something and then cutting out really long pauses or added waffle that you added. Like on Capcut it says how many voiceovers you've like taken and this is voiceover 131, so yeah, That's really what I do. And also you can retake them as many times as you need to until you get them just how you want them. Also, I think it's important that you adjust colour and lighting in videos afterwards on your editing app, because my real life lighting isn't that great, and you'll see in my first few videos I didn't adjust the videos, so the camera quality and the lighting isn't that great. But in my newer videos I kind of just edit them a little bit so they look better on camera. Oh, and one more tip for just YouTube in general, it's to post as regularly as you can, even if you're only posting like once every 2 weeks or once a month. I think that's better than just posting like 3 videos 1 month and then maybe like 2 months later posting 1 and then another 2 months later posting 4. Like, just try and do it every whatever time frequency you want. Does that even make sense? I mean, just do it regularly. Okay, almost there. Elves or gnomes? I like both of them. I don't know. Maybe gnomes, but I don't know. Gonks all the way. Oh, I have another favourite which I missed out. Favourite song? I don't really want to expose my music taste, but I'll say a song I like. How about... Oh, I like Heat Waves by Glass Animals. Probably not my favourite, but it's a good song. I really like it. Oh, and I think this is the last question. It's kind of a favourite, not really, it's a least favourite. It's maybe not the most fun question to end on, but it's, what's your least favourite art supplies? And I don't really have one, but I feel like I've never tried it, but if I had charcoal, I feel like I wouldn't like it. It seems boring and messy and kind of ugh. So probably charcoal, which is kind of hypocritical because I've never tried it. But yeah, that's what I'm going to go with. And yay, that's all of the questions. I'm a bit sick of saying them, to be honest. But I hope you guys liked listening to my answers to them and that I've quenched your curiosity. But don't leave yet, I'm going to talk a bit about the drawing because I haven't actually talked about it at all yet. So basically, I wanted to draw myself, so I did a sketch in my sketchbook because I'm not really comfortable sketching digitally yet. And then I took a picture of it and added it to a drawing in ibisPaint X. And then I did the line art and the colouring digitally. By the way, my outfits aren't actually that aesthetic, I just like the outfit. But to be honest, there's no way I'd be wearing something as pretty as that. But anyway, I wrote Meet the Artist in like calligraphy, and it took me an insane amount of time. I think it's because I was doing it on my iPad, but usually I'm quite quick at calligraphy, but I swear that took me so long. And then I wrote my name, Willow. I mean, it's not actually my name, but it's my alias on YouTube. I wrote down some of my hobbies, which I've already talked about, art, music, then I just wrote badminton because I play badminton and I needed to write like a sporty one. Then I did my birthstone, which is a diamond, and my zodiac sign, which is Taurus. I mean, I don't really believe in zodiacs, but I just thought I'd put it on there to fill in the space. Then a list of likes and dislikes. So for likes, I just put chocolate, TV shows and stickers. And for dislikes, I put getting up like in the morning, bugs and onions and mushrooms. I like mushrooms, but like not eating mushrooms. I like the ones that just grow in the forest and stuff. Those are nice. And then I did this like cool background and purple shadow thing around the drawings, which I think look quite nice. And I used this pre-made background thing that I found on ibisPaint that I thought was just kind of cool. I think the stabilizer was kind of messing up my handwriting. It took me a while to figure it out because something was going a bit funky there, but then I realised and turned it off. And I added some little doodles just to represent everything in my likes and dislikes and my hobbies. This is the first digital video I've done on my channel, and it's a lot easier to film definitely because I can just like draw on my bed and stuff and I don't have to worry about lighting and stuff. I don't know when the next digital video will be, but if you guys like that one, I might do some more because they definitely are easier to film. Oh, and I also did that 16 personalities test just for this video, so I could write what my personality type is around my persona. Okay, I hope you guys liked that video. I've been recording the voiceover for way too long, so I can't wait to get this done with in the nicest way possible. I hope you guys enjoyed that video. If you did, remember to like, subscribe, all that jazz, and I will see you next week. Bye! Oh wait, actually, here's the shout out emoji and the shout outs for today's video. Bye!